Hey everyone, this is Retro. Today I'm showcasing my Stampede Exploding Titan from Connor's channel. He's the one who created the build. Please give him all the credit and give him a sub. I just want to show you guys what I've been playing. So despite the warrior struggling with clear speed, we found ways to make it viable for one-shotting bosses and navigating the endgame content. Recently, a patch introduced a nerf to armor explosion. It added a line that broke armor. This change removed the synergy with Devastate, which previously enabled self-chaining explosions for efficient clear speed. So to adapt, we swapped out the Devastate for Shattering Blow, gaining an extra gem link. The current setup is Stampede, faster attacks, AoE, added fire damage, momentum, and armor explosion. This has slightly better damage now, but the self-chaining explosions are gone, so the clear speed is less impressive. However, the build's highlight remains its ability to obliterate bosses with the Hammer of the Gods, and the gem links for that are Fist of War, Close Combat, Eternal Flame, Searing Flame, Weapon Elemental Damage. This combo lets you consistently one-shot bosses even at the highest levels of content. Next, I will hover over all my gear pieces so you can pause the video if needed. I also don't have any rarity. I think you should definitely try and get at least 100% rarity and fit it in to get those juicy drops. But next, for survivability, really just the bread and butter of the build is the Surrender Shield. It recovers 4% of life every time you block. So the bigger your health pool, the more health regen and the more tanky you become. Once you get that shield, you can definitely take blood magic and never have to worry about mana ever again. Next, I use the Invictus body armor. You want to take this once your res is capped from all other gear. I had a thought to get 40% item rarity in the chest plate, which would be 40% rarity, then just use that for farming, but that would cost a lot. So maybe down the line, once I basically have 2 to swap with, I would do that. Also, you can corrupt it for a 5th socket as well, so keep that in mind. Next, moving on to the skill tree, we take a bunch of ignite and fire nodes. And a very important notable is Shattering Blow. This will massively help our Stampede and stun as well. We also use Giant's Blood, so I would definitely have a weapon that has reduced attributes and take a bunch of strength nodes like Beef. Then we take a ton of block and area of effect. This will make the clear much doable. I will also zoom out so you guys can just copy the tree. Then we focus on skill speed and jewel sockets. Jewels are incredibly powerful, and investing in the right ones have been game-changing. Examples of my jewels include bonuses like +2 to max res, increased fire damage, rage generation on hit. We also take a unique jewel that buffs our max lightning res and life. We also use weapon swapping for bosses. I weapon swap to maximize the boss damage by prioritizing slow and high damage weapons with as much gem level bonus as possible. My block nodes are temporarily dropped and I allocate those points into pure damage for Hammer of the Gods. So going over the mechanics and rotation for the Hammer of the Gods. First, you're going to use Warcry to build the damage. Then you're going to cast Hammer of the Gods. Then you're going to immediately apply Flammability for increased ignite damage. Then you're going to spam a Life Blast to counteract the health drop from Hammer's high cost. This is how you will run the build for any bosses or really tough rares. So in my experience, I haven't fully fleshed out the build and haven't used item rarity at all. So getting currency was still tough and it was already slow with the build. And I was switching off from my monk from time to time, but I did end up one-shotting the breach boss twice to get some points. I'm really happy with how tanky I was. Currently, if you need help with the build or you're looking to further optimize it, please go look at Connor's channel. He has updated guides on it. And another channel to look out for warrior guides is Karn's channel. And I just hope my little mini guide can point you in the right direction to play this build. And that's really just about it. I will see you in the next video.